want to show you how to turn a bad composition into something that's much, much better. A bad painting into a better one, just using a knife and a ruler. We've got this picture here that I painted. I painted it from a sketch, but it's a scene that I know well. It's this old house that's actually up for sale, but it's falling down. It's got a little barn next to it. And the day I did the sketch from it, there were these jacaranda trees with their lovely bright blue flowers on them. And so I tried to capture that in some way in the picture. And because I wanted to try and get the tree in here, I also had to put this bit of the road in over there. And to me then, I ended up with a bit of a mess, because the painting was about two things. It was about the tree and it was about the buildings down here. And both of them became focal points. And that meant that it just didn't work really. There's just nothing to say what the picture's about. And so I'm going to need to change the composition on it, and I'm going to do that in a very physical way because I'm going to cut it down. It's painted on board, just on MDF panel there, so it's quite thin. I can cut through it with a knife, and so I'm going to do something quite radical because I think there's some parts of this painting that are worth saving. So let me have a look at a very low-tech way, first of all, of seeing what I can achieve by cutting the composition down. So I'm just using a couple of bits of paper just to cover up the painting, and my thinking is that if I just concentrate on the houses and put in a couple of pieces of paper to keep the square format, but just to kind of zoom in just on the houses there, that makes a better picture than the whole thing, which was a bit of a mess really. So this could go right the way along to the tree. That's one possibility, but I think it's more exciting to make it into more of a square. So let's tuck that under there. If we do something like that, I think that's a more dynamic painting, and it's only about one thing. It's just about the houses there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out all the rest of that, throw it away, and just concentrate on this, because at the end of the day, that to me makes a better picture than that. You might not agree. And of course, you can do this with watercolour paintings as well, just with a pair of scissors, cut them down. If you're working on stretch canvas, a little bit more tricky, but it can be done. If you do end up with a painting that you like a bit of it and you don't want to paint the whole painting again, just get the knife out and cut it down and make a better composition. If you like the video, then please give it a like, sign up, and I'll see you on the next one.